Hello Virgos, this is Emily here with Warrior Goddess 555. I wanted to do a little introduction before I start your all's reading. If you guys come across this video, please subscribe to my channel and please like it. Feel free to leave a comment if this resonates with you. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising. I am trying to get better at getting all of the videos out in a more timely fashion. I will be doing next all the Venus readings, and that'll be for the month of April. And then I am going to also do a video each month where it's like a teaching video. So I'm going to do a numerology video on just a basic chart off of your birthday, what the numbers mean for your life path. It'll kind of just give you more information about your strengths and your weaknesses to kind of like help you, you know, on your path and see what you need to work on and what you are, you know, what you're already strong in, etc. So I think that it'll be kind of fun, and you know, I think it'll help everybody. So anyways, let's get right into this. But I just wanted to say, please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, just to get these videos circulating. And I'm going to be getting these videos out in definitely a lot more timely fashion for you guys. All right, so this is going to be for Virgos, for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgos for now until April. So let's go ahead and get started. First position is going to be the Moon position. What is unclear or confusing, Virgo, at this time? What is unclear or confusing, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising at this time? Spirit, please give me a clear message. What does Virgos need to know for March going into April? What's unclear to them for right now and this month? I know we probably all got a lot of stuff that's unclear, but let's see what is what's really emphasized for you guys. Oh wow, I feel like Virgos, you guys might have some stuff going on. Hopefully it's positive because the cards are flying. I'm going to take this because it flew out as well, and so did this. First on the board, I'm going to take both of them. Balance and choose wisely. Okay, so balance. This is typically in traditional tarot the Justice card, as well as choose wisely. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull all of the oracles and then I'll go into them. Okay, so what are Virgos seeing but refusing to accept? Okay, emotional loss. And what emotions are currently blocking Virgos? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What emotions are currently blocking Virgos? Okay, and what's the purpose for this reading? Why are we even doing this reading, guys? Okay, so you guys had some extra cards. It was basically like 2 per question, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and take them. You know, the more information, the better. So let's get right into this, guys. So Virgos, something that might be confusing to you guys or unclear is balance. So I feel like with this card right behind choose wisely, you guys might have a lot of options right now. You know, the tables might be becoming balanced for you guys. I think you guys have everything you need to manifest what you're trying to manifest right now, but you are probably needing to kind of like come into more balance. You guys might have a ton of options or just a lot of confusion, and it's kind of like throwing you off a little bit. So we're going to clarify all these, but that's kind of what I'm picking up on for that. For what you're refusing to accept position, we got the emotional loss. Okay, so I don't know if perhaps anybody, I mean, hopefully not, have had any like lost loved ones, or it's just like emphasized on the heart chakra. So possibly anyone going through a breakup right now, or just in general, it's, you know, we have this big shift. You know, today was a shift. Aquarius is going into Saturn, which is amazing. I have been so ready for this shift because the last couple of years has been tough on all of us. I know I've been doing the work. Hopefully you guys have too. So I am, you know, quite grateful for this shift. So, you know, you guys might be releasing a lot in your heart. With emotional loss, I think you guys might just be releasing, you know, a lot. And it might be kind of unbalancing your heart chakra. You guys are probably doing the best you can to keep it harmonized, so just keep that in mind. However, right here with what's blocking you, we got accelerated motion. So maybe the emotional loss, maybe the heart chakra is kind of halting your forward movement, because you guys also got this is Eli, my son. He likes to come in to videos sometimes, so you know, just give a shout out to the kiddos. If any of you guys have all your kids at home, I mean, I know I do, I'm sure we all do. Everything is shut down. We're trying to make the most of it. My son just got his first deck. He is a Capricorn rising Pisces, so he will probably eventually be taking over my channel one day, because he is definitely a natural. So anyways, let's get back to it. It seems the reason for this spread is that you guys are suffering in silence, okay? So this is definitely going on a spiritual journey. Maybe Virgos and you guys are trying to harmonize. I think that a lot of relationships are coming into harmony for you guys, which is why you might be kind of going on this spiritual journey. You are moving forward, but you might be having emotional loss and having to choose wisely and stuff about like battles, like picking and choosing your battles, as well as gaining your balance and harmony back. So all together, this is beautiful start. This is a beautiful start, guys. But you know, as a Virgo, I know you guys tend to try to avoid conflict at all costs. And you guys are an earth sign. You're down to earth. You're practical. You're reliable. So you tend to want to keep things bottled in. But it's a very smart decision to talk to people. And, you know, don't have that fear of judgment or whatever, because nobody's here to judge. So, you know, I think that you guys need to kind of open up about whatever is going on right now. If you guys are having any emotional losses, I'm very sorry to hear that. But nonetheless, I think that this is more like, I don't feel a negative energy at all. I feel like this is just you guys kind of trying to gain your balance back and get harmony back into your heart chakra. You're releasing a lot because you're going on this spiritual journey and maybe starting to awaken. I think that this is kind of like, I'm getting like the awakening vibe here. Like the 9 is the Hermit card. You guys have a lot of growth here. I mean, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you move to 11. So you guys are taking the steps. So I think that a lot of you Virgos, like I said, us, I do not have any Virgo in my chart, might be starting the awakening process. So kudos to you guys. If you're starting to go on your journey and do the work, then congrats, because once you start your journey, it is only up from here. So let's get some love oracles on top of these. So can I get some love messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What's unclear in love to Virgo? Okay. What is Virgo refusing to accept in love? What is emotional loss? Clarify emotional loss for love. And what are they refusing to accept? Can I please get a clear message? Okay. What is blocking Virgo in love? Okay, that wanted to come out. And the reason. Give me a clarification on this harmony. All right, so you guys got, okay, so the reason for this, which is amazing, is calling in your soulmate. Okay, so with harmony and calling in your soulmate, I think that this is awesome. You can see this is like harmony in relationship. This is a balanced relationship. And then on top of that, you got calling in your soulmate. So you are on the right path. You're awakening. You're calling in your soulmate. You're manifesting your soulmate, Virgo. And you're not even realizing it. It's because you're taking the time to heal yourself and do the work. However, for what's blocking you, it's unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So maybe some of you guys are currently in a relationship where we're kind of lacking the passion. If you are in a relationship where you're lacking the passion, bottom of the deck, keep an open mind. You are calling in a soulmate. So it's kind of a crazy time, because a lot of people are realizing that their karmics have been the one that they have mistaken for their twin flame, etc. We won't go into all of that. That's like another time. However, I think that if you're in a relationship where maybe you have lost the passion, it's more of like an unrequited love situation, or you're just kind of like staying out of habit, I think you should kind of like look into that. And, you know, that might be where this emotional loss is coming from, this heart, because you're kind of like gaining your balance and harmony. You're starting to awaken and you're kind of noticing this. And I think it might be kind of hurting you, which is the suffering in silence, because you kind of want to move forward, but you're kind of like stuck, or you're like, how? Because you do love this person, but maybe you're not in in love with this person. And life is so short. You know, if somebody isn't making you happy, then you kind of just gotta move forward. As hard as that is, I know it is not easy. You do, you know, because it's worth the risk. And right here for what are you refusing to accept? It is children. Okay, children right here. Your love life is being affected by children. So we're going to clarify that to get some extra answers, because that's for what you're refusing to accept. So maybe what you're refusing to accept is to do with like a child's parent, or there's an emotional loss to a child. You're blocking that out. I truly hope not. I could not imagine going through that. However, there is something to do with this emotional loss and the children that you are refusing to accept. So maybe, you know, if any Virgos out there have lost a child, or in general are with a child's parent that they like don't really want to be with, and you're just kind of with them out of habit, I think that it might be time. I think that it is the time where justice is kind of coming in. We're balancing the tables, and you know, you're calling in your actual soulmate. So anyways, for what is unclear to you, it is engagement. Okay, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So you have unrequited love here, calling in your soulmate, engagement, and children. So maybe some of you Virgos are, you know, possibly are getting into a commitment. You might have children coming in the way. However, maybe this emotional loss is the past energy, which is kind of unrequited love that was kind of holding you back before, making you suffer in silence. Now you're accelerating forward to this new soulmate that could possibly bring children in harmony. So you need to keep an open mind. This is actually quite beautiful. There was a couple of different messages there, so just take what resonates. You know, I really hope nobody has had emotional loss towards children, but actually I am catching that vibe a lot. We're going to clarify with the tarot, but whenever I said that, like, I think that a lot of you Virgos have maybe gotten into a new commitment because you called in your soulmate after being with an unrequited love that hurt you, and you suffered in silence for a while, and you had the option between the two, and I think you made the right choice, and you followed your heart, and you know, you had to lose the one, but you gained the other, so it was completely worth it, because that time was obviously, it was done, and your suffering's done, and now you're coming into balance and harmony in your heart chakra, because you are moving to a next level of commitment with somebody, and there might be children in your near future, Virgo. So if you do not want children in your near future, be careful. Anyways, let's keep clarifying to get some additional messages for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What, Spirit, please give me a clear answer. What is unclear and confusing, Virgo? What is this engagement? What is this engagement for Virgo? What is this higher level of commitment? Okay, and 3. Okay, yes, a breakthrough, something new, bringing you into your power, coming in after maybe a separation, after going on this spiritual journey. This is the second 9, the second Hermit card, creating a lot of celebration for you guys. You guys could also be celebrating the engagement, but with the moon here and what's unclear, I don't think this has happened yet. I think that's a clear thing, saying this has not happened yet with the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. This has not happened yet. So you guys definitely have a higher level of commitment coming in, and it's going to like cause a lot of celebration, and then this is helping you go on your spiritual journey. So I think this is a very divine connection that with this relationship that you have already started or you're about to start. Can I get some clarification for this children, please, for emotional loss? And that, so clarify emotional loss. What is the emotional loss that Virgo is refusing to accept? A clear card for what is Virgo refusing to accept in regards to this emotional loss. The 6 of Pentacles. So maybe you guys were dealing with somebody who did not have equal give and take. Maybe there was more take on one end. This could have been you guys or them, but it was just not equal. Someone was given breadcrumbs, and they were given to, sometimes this is given to other people, so it could be like another person was involved. So I feel like that has a lot of past energy. This children, I think, has a lot, and it could have been with somebody with their child's mother or father. However, I got a feeling this children is kind of like maybe coming in Please clarify clearly, what is this children for what Virgo isn't seeing or refusing to accept? Clarify the children card here, please, for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Virgo, for sun, moon, and rising, the children card. Please clarify clearly. Whoa, the children card. Children for Virgo. What is this? All right. Okay. We got 3 here. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords. Possibly somebody you were dealing with from the past who was a little bit detached, or an air sign. It looks like right here with the Page of Swords and the 8 of Cups, someone you walked away from might be keeping a close eye on you, Virgo. So I think that definitely now with all these cards out here, you definitely have past energy and you definitely have somebody new, but let's focus on the person. Let's focus on this new person, because they're bringing the 10 of Cups. So they're coming in with the 10 of Cups. They're coming in with love, with breakthroughs, with spiritual union celebrations. They're coming in with the happily ever after with the 10 of Cups. This is the dog, the cat, the mom, the dad, the kids. I mean, this is beautiful right here. You guys have some beautiful cards. I'm completely loving this. What is blocking Virgo at this time with unrequited love? Why is unrequited love blocking Virgo? 7 of Cups, again, choose wisely, same card. You guys are getting a lot of the same cards, so it's pretty clear that you had options. And underneath the deck, Empress. Guys, this has pregnancy written all over it, this Virgo reading. From now until April, you know, if anybody is pregnant or getting pregnant, please comment, because the Empress is the mother. You know, in this card, she is actually pregnant. You can see right here, she is pregnant. With the children card, you know, that's talking about pregnancy. We got the 10 of Cups, which is typically like, you know, the happy family. So you definitely had an option with your ex, and all it was going to do was bring you emotional loss and unbalance and suffering and silence. So the new person is definitely the way to go. If you guys are in confusion or you're kind of like back and forth and you have a little bit of options, definitely with this choose wisely here, definitely choose wisely, because this new person that you are with or about to be with, they are a spiritual partner. It feels a lot like karmic energy here for this past person. You are meant to be with them, unrequited love, to learn a lesson. You've learned it, and now that's why you have received this person, and they're bringing in the 10 of Cups because you've walked away. With that 8 of Cups, you've walked away. You know, you're seeing things more clearly, and you're not confused anymore. So what is this? Calling in your soulmate, harmony for the heart of the matter. All right, the 2 of Swords, what you are giving and what you are receiving. This is like a choice. So with the 2 people, this was basically a choice. With the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, having your guard up. But guess what? The Sun is here. Happiness is here. That can also be children, because a cycle is complete with the Wheel of Fortune, and the wheel is turning in your favor. So Virgo, I have such a strong feeling that there could potentially be a pregnancy coming. There's definitely a new relationship here, and it looks great. You know, you got the 10 of Cups here after walking away. You know, you've completed a cycle with somebody. This is your reward. You know, celebrate. You're having fun with your friends. You're kind of going within, whether you're consciously aware of this or not. With the moon here, you might not consciously be aware of this. This is the Pisces card, so it's a little bit more feeling, and it's kind of like being in the dark. It's a little bit like it's your intuition guiding you. So you might be aware of this, you might not. Somebody from your past is definitely lurking a little bit. And you might feel a tiny bit at a loss with them. You know, maybe you had communication, maybe you had your closure, you kind of had to like make a decision. Well, I think you guys made the right decision. So that is amazing, and I'm totally loving this energy. So congrats to you guys, Virgo. Love is here. Love is here. All right, let's get an oracle message from the Divine Circus Oracle, just as like an outcome. What is an outcome card for Virgos? Just what does Virgo need to hear about this new love? Like, let's ask about the new love. We have been hearing about the past for so long. Let's finally move on from the past and let's like welcome the present and the future. Give me a clear message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to hear right now? What will help them on their current journey? What can help Virgo right now at this current time? There's a lot going on out there, guys. I hope everyone is doing their best to stay sane while we're kind of like supposed to be staying in, taking advantage of this time to just, you know, hang out with your friends. Like, celebration. Looks like you Virgos are definitely doing that. And just bring in the love, you know. We just need to bring in the love and get rid of like all the animosity and like materialistic things. And that's exactly what's happening with this shift. So I think we're getting there, guys. Anyways, you guys got the Silver Siren. Okay, the Silver Siren. I'm gonna read you guys this. This is number 37, which 3 plus 7 breaks down to a 10. So pretty amazing. Another, you know, 10 is all about completion. So whatever it was, you guys did it. You guys have completed the cycle. So I do not have these memorized, so I will be reading from the book. I will allow you guys to kind of look at that and meditate on that for a minute. When is in enchantment not enchanting? When is it a spell that you allow to consume your free will? Even as it promises so much and yet delivers so little, the Silver Siren sings her song, a pretty poison to her soul. Her failure allure tempts the mind, even whilst the heart falls that something is not quite right. Your power will not come from discerning the truth and allowing her false promises no place in your heart. Sorry, guys. In the modern world, perhaps especially in the spiritual field, is laden with false light. This is a light that blinds obstacles rather than clarifies and reveals them. False light is that which might seem dazzling on the surface, but underneath is nothing but hot air at best, and destructive energy will rot your soul at worst. False light is the opportunity that's so intoxicating that even selling your soul to have it seems rational, or the person so alluring that you are willing to deny your basic needs for respect and acknowledgement in order to spend even just a moment by their side. The false light is seduction, a siren song, a promise of whatever it is you feel you cannot have unless you compromise your integrity to get it. There is just one lesson to be learned through the siren song. The same lesson always, no matter what the circumstances may be. If you have to compromise your integrity, you will find that what you have obtained was not worth the price that you paid for it. No matter how much you believed it would be otherwise, it simply will not be worthwhile. Silver Siren comes to you when you are one of the souls with enough discernment, strength, and integrity to be able to say no to an enchantment that will enhance your life but slowly and surely destroy it. The small compromise of your self-esteem would seem like enough at first, but with manipulation in this world, eventually it erodes your soul until you no longer believe in yourself and is capable of living your best life. To dissemble this false light, you must stay true to what your heart says. No matter how much you may fear you'll regret it later on, simply say no. This holds the truth of love within. Even if all appearances of a person declares that they are utterly enlightened and interested in your highest good, even if the opportunity at hand is too good to miss, your mind, needy and confused, what you feel in your heart is that you really should give it a miss. Just say no. When the siren sings to you, know that you are being given an opportunity for empowerment. This is an opportunity to trust yourself, to stand in your truth, to experience priceless sense of love, safety, security, peace, and self-possession that brings, while this, your soul can sing a song that shares true lightness of the heart, that lives peacefully in the truth within the world. Okay, so that was definitely, I just had to read the whole thing because I've actually never gotten this card, so I didn't really know much about it. But reading that, take what resonates, but it says an affirmation is I recognize the truth behind the light. My heart instinctively recognizes what is right. So I just have a feeling this kind of has something to do with like the choose wisely, all these options you have, a little bit of confusion with the, soulmate, the unrequited love, children being involved, emotional loss. You guys might have been with someone who had children, and it sucks because then it's like when you break up, you don't just, lose them, you lose the kid too. So it can be a little bit tricky, as we get older and, more things get involved. But I think this is just saying like stick true to what you know, even if something feels so enticing, it's probably not for your highest good. And we need to really be aware and recognize this. So if you are having a little bit of options and stuff, make sure that you really follow your heart. And I think that here it clearly shows that you will. I mean, the Two of Swords, she typically in the traditional tarot, she has a blindfold on and she has the swords crossed in her heart. So she's a little bit guarded and she's blindfolded because she's choosing not to see, what's actually in front of her. But here I really see that you guys are getting the Ten of Cups and the balance and the harmony with this spiritual partner. You guys could possibly be having a pregnancy coming. So if you don't want that, be mindful of that, and just keep opening up your emotions. You guys are on the right path. You guys are celebrating, hanging out, and moving forward. And it seems like it's a good time for you, Virgo. So I just want to give you guys an oracle. Let's do a quick rune, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish this reading up. Virgo, let's give Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising a rune. What do they need to know? Okay, this is the rune I got for you guys, and I will just quickly read this, and then that's it, Virgo. I just like to, get a rune in there just for any additional messages. I have really fallen in love with the runes, and I think that they just have such great messages. So let me give you guys yours. All right, so here we go, if I can find it. All right, this one. Okay, Athala. Okay, this one is Athala may signify assistance from friends or older people. It may encourage the cultivation of a garden, a particular skill, an area of study in order to build stable resources. In some instances, it's related to one or more of your past lives. Okay, I've been really like doing a lot of work with the North Node, South Node, figuring out past lives. It's pretty cool. You guys got this. This is the final rune. It's about heritage and coming into a world where we are born and raised by. This rune is inheritance of land or property, things we inherit, or it can just be family values, things that we're taught from our families. No matter how far you are from home, how independently you have established yourself, we all carry traits, beliefs, and habits and influences from our family. So this is the rune of family and heritage. So on top of me just saying about the pregnancy, you guys get the rune of family and heritage. So it looks like you guys have a lot to come, and this is definitely your next chapter. Good job completing the last cycle. I think you guys have successfully made the right choices. If you're struggling, with feeling any of like the, little emotional loss and baggage from the last, then make sure that you face it, you feel it, and you free it. The 3 F's. Face that shit, feel that shit, free that shit. That's what I live by, because that is how when you release things, and that's how you keep it moving, you keep manifesting, and you keep attracting what you need. All right, Virgos, I hope that you guys enjoyed my video. Please like and share and subscribe so I can get these videos out, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks. Bye, guys.